I'm Christopher John Farley, editor of the Wall Street Journal's Speakeasy blog. I'm here joined by Alexander Cheney and Barbara Chai. We can get to business, which is talking about the Avengers. My son is already talking about this film. He's 9 years old, so I think they've captured that market. It's trending on the web. Are you guys looking forward to seeing this film?
Absolutely.
Why haven't you gotten this to screening?
They aren't really handing out screeners to the superhero film of all superhero films.
I guess we'll have to just watch the trailer since we haven't seen the film yet.
But it's coming. It's going to premiere at Tribeca.
Well, let's watch the trailer. This will be what we'll have to settle for.
May 4th.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Like Inception, right? With the
They're like Inception.
They could fight the battles that we never could.
And there's
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. And you talked to Chris Evans,
I did
right?
speak to him primarily about Puncture, a kind of indie he did, but we talked a little bit about the Avengers. He's very excited. And Chris Hemsworth.
His brother Liam Hemsworth, right?
Was in the Hunger Games.
In the Hunger Games.
If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it.
But what fascinates me about this is the fact that they kind of crowdsourced this movie, or they had all these other movies feeding into this movie in order to make the Avengers bigger than ever. I mean, they had the Hulk. What are the other ones? Thor,
Iron Man, and Iron Man 2.
And then they took all this stuff, all this Marvel content, and they put it into one big super movie that I hope is sort of bigger than the sum of its parts.
This is a huge cast, right? I mean, Samuel Jackson, Robert Downey Jr. is very popular.
All of these, they've already
all of them
stood
Mark
alone.
Ruffalo, all of them, and they're in this cast together as superheroes.
Well, and you talked
most
to
of
Mark
them.
Ruffalo.
One interesting thing that came out of our conversation was he said these superhero films are our modern mythology. That's how he referred to them. And he said these are the stories that our kids learn their morals from.
Your work is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
I think he has his work cut out for him because two great actors so far have failed at playing the Hulk. Now here he is, the third guy in line to do it. And how is he going to Hulk out in a different way than these other two guys did previously? I mean, it's a tough role, obviously. It always looks fake. He's green.
Exactly.
It just doesn't look real.
I did speak with the director of Toonsium, this cartoon museum in Pittsburgh, Joe Waz, who made a really good point and said the Hulk is really difficult to transfer on the big screen because so much of the Hulk's character in the comic books is his emotion. And so Mark, as Dr. Bruce Banner, has to kind of convey that, but then as the Hulk, also has to sort of contain his rage.
Let us watch something that fed into the Avengers, Thor, which I thought was actually really, really well done.
You are a vain, greedy, cruel boy. And you are an old man and a fool!
So what is Thor's special power?
He has the hammer.
Oh, right.
He's
He was
strong.
banished from the heavens. He was a god.
He can summon lightning and a whole storm.
Thunder.
And that's a shot there I think that got a lot of women to watch the movie.
I actually went to a screening and I was in a room with all women. There were no men in the room. And that scene happened and literally everyone in the room just went
I think that sounded like a guy sucking in their guts to try to look more like him. It wasn't women gasping. It was like, how do I look like that? Here's a big question about Thor and the Avengers trending up or down in the near future, the Avengers?
I would say absolutely upward. They did a brilliant kind of tie-in with Tribeca. They're closing the festival and they're also looping in a kind of local heroes angle. They're inviting law enforcement, they're inviting firefighters, they're inviting paramedics to come to be the local heroes as opposed to these, superheroes.
So what do you think? Avengers trending up or down in the near future?
Absolutely trending up. I mean, it's a big summer, right, for a lot of blockbusters, and this seems to be one of the first, especially since it's closing Tribeca. It's only going to trend up.
What do you think? Are you going to watch the Avengers? Are you waiting patiently for the Avengers to happen? We want to hear what you have to say. If you're someone who's representing the film, please get us a screening. If you're not representing the film, leave a comment. So thanks a lot for watching.